Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I wanted to show you guys different ways that I stay creative after school or whenever I'm stressed out and I really need something that will inspire me and keep me calm and feeling good. This is my bullet journal that I use currently, and I wanted to do a flip through for you guys so you can kind of see what I like to do with my bullet journal. If you don't know about bullet journaling, it's kind of like making a planner but in a blank notebook. So you draw everything out and there are little dots on the pages where you can line up everything and make straight lines. Every month I make a daily journaling page where I can do a mood tracker, and then I can also write 1 to 2 sentences on what I did that day, something fun that doesn't include homework. It's just what I liked about that day. And I always designate a certain area for that, and then I do my monthly spread as well as putting my agenda or homework and things I need to do. I got this book from Half Price Books for just a couple bucks, and essentially it has a prompt at the top in which you are supposed to make a list about yourself based on what it's asking you. And I think this is a really nice way to reflect on yourself, and I think this would be a really good book for someone that doesn't know what to write or journal about, and they also don't really want to draw. This is one of my favorite coloring books that I own. I've colored lots of the pages in it, and I would really recommend this because it's inexpensive. I think I got it from Costco, and if you love animals like me, this is a great way to appreciate nature. It's more of an adult coloring book with a complex design to it, so it'll keep you really busy for a long time. Here's an example of a different kind of book that you can get to do a DIY at home that's more simple. I got this one from Amazon, and I think that this would be great for someone that wants to paint something cute for their garden without doing a really complex DIY. Here's another book that I find really inspiring. Whenever I don't know what to DIY or I want to make something for my room, I like to look in this book. It's one of my favorites. I think I got it from Barnes & Noble. It's very Pinteresty, which I think is why I like it, because instead of looking at my phone, I can look through this book and feel inspired. Here are a few more adult coloring books that I own. I think this one is from Costco as well, and the pictures are just so calming and relaxing. I find that I often take out the pages that I fully color in some of my other coloring books because I sometimes like to display them in my room. This would be great for someone that wants to color mostly to relax. A lot of the pages in here are pre-printed with ink or pre-colored so that you can get an idea of what to do and maybe even take some of that as inspiration for your own coloring. I really like this one because the nature in it is so nice and the design is a little bit more simple, so if you want to use paints or some other medium that isn't as fine, this would be really good for that. This is another coloring book that has some of the pages pre-colored or inked, which I think is really great because you can use that as inspiration, and it also has some quotes in it, which I think are really nice. Here's an example of some of the smaller coloring books that I have. These are way easier to travel with if you want to take them to school or to college or to work to do in your breaks whenever you need some free time or whenever you need to relax. I think themed coloring books like this are really fun because it helps me get into the Christmas spirit. I also enjoy removing the pages of my coloring books to put around the house as Christmas decor. This is one of my favorite coloring books to use as wall decor. It looks so pretty on the walls. Here's an example of a couple I actually had up in my room. Another really great and inexpensive way to be creative is to get a paint by numbers. They take a really long time, but it's more about the journey than what you get in the end. Although you do get a really nice art piece that you can put on your wall, you want it to take a long time because that way you can stay creative for hours and hours before it's over. This paint by numbers was only $9 from Joann's, but I think you can pretty much find them anywhere. I've seen a lot of them on Hobby Lobby and Joann's websites, as well as Michael's, Amazon, and even wholesale stores like Wish or AliExpress. To make the rest of this video a color with me. So I would encourage you to get out your coloring books, paint something, draw something, and enjoy the music while I paint this Quaker parrot. I'm using as many different types of media as I can to show you how much these coloring books can hold. I use watercolor, markers, paint pens, ink, all sorts of different things to decorate my Quaker parrot. so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video and that you made something beautiful while you watched it. Let me know what you thought, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!